guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Leslie and I like to post lifestyle and budgeting type of videos here on the Mother Plan. So as you guys can see, it is time for another debt payoff update. I am super excited about this one, and if you don't know why, I'm going to go ahead and leave a link in the cards above to the last payoff update, so you should already know what time it is. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and put the month. These numbers are from May 2021. So this is our 15-month update. We started our journey March 1st of 2020, and I'm just going through all the debt numbers until we catch up to this month, which is now September. So I'm posting pretty much weekly to give you guys the numbers, and then we'll be caught up with the September update. If you guys are new joining me, because I have gotten a lot of new subscribers, so what I do is I list every single debt that we started off with when we started our debt-free journey last year, and I just go through and we plug in the numbers. So you'll see most of these are paid off. They have 0 balances, and we are now working on our large debts, which is right here. So we are currently on the consolidation loan. However, we are focusing on the credit card loan just because the interest rate and the amounts are so close together. So we typically follow the Dave Ramsey Snowball method. So you focus on your debt with the least amount, and then you go up until the bigger debts. So our consolidation loan and our credit card are pretty close together, and we just decided to swap those two around just so we can save a little bit of money on the interest. The consolidation loan had an old balance of $4,632.48. We do have a fixed minimum payment of $350, and that is exactly what we paid. The new balance is now $4,341.91. I'm going to go ahead and subtract that from the $4632.48, and then that will give us our difference. So we brought off the principal balance of $290.57. That is pretty good. I will take it. We're going to move over to our credit card. So this is the one that we are currently working on. And this one had an old balance of $4,732.45. As you can see, they are pretty much neck and neck, y'all. Neck and neck. So this is why we're focused on this one right now. And for the month of May, our payment was $763. Not as good as the payment for April, which y'all, we paid like $1,600, but y'all already know that was during tax time, so I was able to put a little bit extra money towards debt. This one, everything's settled, everybody got their money, back to reality type of thing, so we were able to come up with $763. Now, the current balance is $4,053.02. That is a difference of $679.43. That's not bad. I will take it. Definitely not bad at all. 679.43. We're going to move over to the car. So y'all know the car, we just pretty much pay all of our minimum payments or, you know, monthly payments for the rest of these. So the old balance for the car was $10,459.76. Now we just did our basic payment, which is $238. And the new balance on the car is $10,287.85. Let's do our math here. We're going to minus that $10,287.85. We have a difference of $171.91. So y'all excuse my voice. I'm kind of like getting a little hoarse. I don't know why. I didn't do too much screaming, but I do have like a little scratchy throat. So excuse my voice at the moment. Okay, next up is the truck. The truck had an old balance of $14,699.66. Now, we made our regular payment of $460. We now have a new balance of $14,284.09. Okay, so let's do the math. 14,699.66 minus 14,284.09. That is a difference of $415.57. And I know that seems like a lot of money coming off the principal. That is true because we are in the later parts of the note agreement. So we bought this truck years ago. So we are pretty much at the finish line. So that's why so much is coming off at one time and not that much is going towards interest, because it's time to pay the sucker off too. But you know, I am focusing on the smaller loans. But that $460 payment is, most of it is going towards the principal, so that is good. Okay, so the next one is the solar panels. We had an old balance of $31,263.10. So y'all, before I move on with this one, y'all are too funny. So I keep getting comments about how expensive these solar panels are. Let me do a disclaimer, okay? I totally invest in solar panels. I'm all about that, because if you live in a city where I am, where your electrical company jack up prices all the time, this is a good thing to do, okay? I am in Florida. We are a sunny state most of the year, so it's a lot of electricity that we run using our ACs and things like that. Now, I'm gonna do another disclaimer. $30-something thousand is a lot of money. However, you go according to the size of your house. If I had a smaller house, I could probably pay half this. However, I have a pretty big house, so we have to cover a lot, and I have 2 AC units in my particular home, okay? Plus, I'm going to give you the third disclaimer. This $30-something thousand is not the exact amount that we paid. It was the exact amount that we financed. So I'm going to break that down a little bit. As you guys know, the government do give you a little bit of kickbacks on your tax returns if you have these things to help the environment, such as solar panels, things like that. So we did get a good rebate back on this when we originally signed up for this, okay? So it was a 30% rebate that kind of got trickled down into your taxes. So if you take, which like I said, I paid a little bit more, like our total was more, so I'm just gonna cap it off at like $32,000, right? Okay, so if you take 30% of that, that's $9,600 right off this right here. So minus the $32,000, we technically only paid $22,400, okay? So that number probably sounds a little bit better to stomach for some of you guys, because I get comments like, oh my gosh, you paid that amount of money in solar panels? Yes, we do. However, if you really break down the numbers, it's really not that bad. Yes, I'm paying tons of interest, so I'm probably going to end up paying a good chunk of that back. But following the Dave Ramsey plan, I don't plan on having this loan that many years, if that makes sense, okay? So it was a good investment in my opinion, because we pay, before having solar panels, y'all, we paid like $400 and something, $500 something a month on our electrical bill. Now, it may not seem like a big deal, but that's like every month, that's a lot of money. So when we talk about $195 payment, that's really not that bad in my particular household, because we were paying the $195 plus whatever our electrical bill is. And right now it's August, so our electrical bill is probably running in 200s right now. If I didn't have solar panels, it would be near the 5 somethings, because it's usually the hottest month of the year and we have to have the AC blasting, if that makes sense. Okay, so I know this is totally off tangent, but I just keep getting comments about how much money the solar panels are. It is a lot of money if you don't know the breakdown in our situations and where we live, how much our electrical costs are versus how much money we got back to get the solar panels. So, okay, so I just wanted to kind of like get that out there because y'all be leaving me some funny comments about the solar panels, so I had to explain myself. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back to these numbers. If y'all do have any questions about solar panels, just leave them down below. I'll try to answer them as best I can. But for us, it was a good deal for us. We have tons of panels, we use tons of electricity, and I have a big house. So it just made sense for my family to do this. It's kind of the same thing. You have to decide if you want to rent an apartment or if you want to go ahead and purchase a home, depending on your payments, what you can afford, maintenance, things like that. So for us, it just didn't make sense for me to give all that money to the electrical company and don't see any type of investment in return. It'll just be me paying them monthly and not seeing that money ever again. Or I could just pay that money towards buying a solar panel purchase. And after so many years, we will own these, and then our electrical bill will only be the $200. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. So our minimum payment is only $195, and I know that's not going to put a dent in nothing. But we're following the plan, so we're focusing on our smaller debts first. So the new balance for the solar panel is $31,165.49. Okay, so let's do the difference. 31,263.10 minus 31,165.49. All right, so we were able to bring off the principal balance $97.61. Moving over to our student loans. I got another question about this on the last updates, and they were wondering why I was paying student loans when they should be in deferment. They were asking about the interest. So I have a combination of federal loans and non-federal loans. So the only ones that are in deferment are the federal loans due to the pandemic. So I would originally have to pay $366, but right now I'm only paying the $134, and that's going towards the loans that are not federal loans, okay? So hope that answered your question on the last video. I did leave a comment, but I just want to make sure I cover it in case someone else had that question as well. All right, so since we're only paying the $134, not much is going to come off of this one as well. Let me go ahead and write down the new balance. The new balance is $34,382.56. Is that right? No. Okay, I'm like, nope, that's not right. That can't be. See, I kind of got a sidetrack there. I wrote down the wrong number. Let me get my white out. I was like, this can't be right. So I just wrote down the old balance from April. Let me white that out. The old balance is actually $34,452.44. Okay. I had to correct that, so now we should get a better number. I was like, there's no way that I can bring that much off the balance if I'm only paying $134. It was crazy. Okay, 34,452.44 minus 34,382.56. There you go. So $69.88 came off the principal balance. All right, moving along, let's go ahead and add up our old balance. Okay, y'all, our old balance was $100,239.89. So, if you haven't caught on by now, y'all can tell why I'm super excited, right? Because you already know how bummed I was that I was so close to hitting under 100K last time by only $239.89. Y'all, that hurt me real bad. I kept looking at that number like, dang, why couldn't I pay just $250 more? That's it. Or $240 more, I should say. So you know we're going to definitely hit it because look at the amounts that we paid for the month of May. So y'all get ready to do our happy dance break. We finna get ready and get to it. I already know it's coming. But first, let's go ahead and add up how much money we were able to throw towards debt for the month of May. All right, that is $2,140. So this is the amount that we paid towards debt. Now all of that went towards the principal because we have to pay interest. You know, that's a bummer, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and add up our new balance so we can see that number get under 100K. 4, 3. All right, y'all, that's the total. Look at that. Let me bring it up to the camera. We did it. We are under 100K in debt. Oh gosh. Whew, the relief. The freaking relief, y'all, to see that I am no longer, look at that. We are no longer in the triple. Oh, okay. I'm so happy to see this number. I have to add it up again just to make sure it's correct because I have not seen this number yet. This is my first time seeing the number. So let me add this up one more time just to make sure that it is correct. I'm gonna write it down over here on my scratch sheet of paper. 98,000, y'all. I better hear some screaming on the other side of this computer screen. Okay. Let me add it up one more time. One more time. Good job, y'all. The numbers are correct. $98,514.92.
'Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's oh so strong. It goes on and on, on and on. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger.
I'm so freaking happy. It's almost like I can't even be like, I don't even know. I thought I was gonna like scream or something, but it's almost like it's like a sigh. It's like a relief to know that these numbers are coming down. Like we're doing it. It's happening. No more 100,000. No more. That's the last time I'm gonna see this number, y'all. Last time. We are now at $98,514.92. Whew. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. And I know, listen, I know some of y'all are probably like, girl, please, that's $98,000 that you still got to pay off. It is. It is a lot, okay? I understand it is a lot, but to celebrate this part, it means so much because it means that we are sticking to the plan. Because honestly, if we did not do this plan, that number would have went even higher. Or at the bare minimum stayed the same. We would have always just been in debt because it's just kind of like the thing. Like you just afford those payments. It's part of life. I got to pay this car note. I got to pay this truck note. Like the whole philosophy has changed. And I am now seeing that we can do this. Like we really can do this, right? So I hope this is some motivation for you guys who have massive amount of debt like me. I started out with $125,000 of debt, y'all. And you guys can see, this is May 2021, okay? These are the numbers from May. So that is a whole year and 3 months of sticking to the plan and doing what you needed to do, right? So we were able to pay off over $25,000. At this point, it's definitely 26 and some change, but I'll have to get those exact numbers when we go to our summary. But the point is, just a year of changing your mindset, a little over a year, this is possible. Okay? So I just want to tell you guys, it is possible. Keep chipping at that debt and those numbers will go down and you're going to feel so much better. Like, I just feel like I just got a whole weight lifted off of my shoulders just to know that I'm underneath, you know, 3 figures of debt. Okay, so let's move on. I'm going to move on to the difference to see exactly how much of our $2,140 of payments, how much of that went towards the principal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this up. Okay, so that is $1,724.97 that came off of the principal balance. Now, as you can see, my goal is to do $2,257 of minimum payments. That is all contingent on our income. My husband had 2 jobs, and when the pandemic first started, one of those jobs closed. So we did lose a good amount of income. So those where these numbers came from, because that's just what we were paying. So I always aim to try to pay at least $2,257 towards my debt, because that's just what we started off when we first started our debt-free journey. Things change, income is very uncertain in these times and all that stuff. So I'm not upset that we were a little under about $100 or so, okay? All right, so let's move over to our summary. So we're gonna put this month's debt paid right here. That is $1,724.97. And y'all know our starting balance was $125,467.41. Whew, lots of money there, lots of money. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and put this new balance here, $98,514.92. Yay! Y'all, yes, yes, yes. I still got a little high from it every time I say it or write it down. Very, very good. Okay, so let's go ahead and add this month's interest. So what I'm gonna do is take the amount that we paid and subtract it from the principal amount that we paid, and that'll give us the amount that we gave away to the banks. So let me bring you over here. I'm gonna take that $21.40. I'm gonna minus the $1724.97, and that gave us our interest. So we paid $415. I'm gonna write that here. 415.03. So now I'm gonna get the amounts that we've paid so far. So let's do the bad news first. The total interest from this month was $415. I'm gonna go ahead and add it to our numbers so far. And I have my little sheet here from last month, as you can see. So I'm gonna take that $415 that we already have right here on the calculator. I'm gonna add this right here, $7,512.92. That gives us our total amount that we've paid so far of interest, $7,927.95. Yikes. Okay, so now we're going to move over to see the total amount that we've paid so far in debt. So what I'm going to do is just take the amount from here, the 17, can y'all see? 1724.97. And I'm going to just add it to the amount that we paid so far from the old sheet, $25,227.62. $25,227.62. And that is a total of 27, almost, not quite, I wish it was 27, $26,952.59. I am so excited. Okay, $26,952.59. Yay! Whew. Okay, that's a lot of money, y'all. I know it's a lot here thrown away, almost 8 grand, but when you see that you almost paid off 27 grand, that makes you feel a little bit better. So happy dance, I'm sure we done did the happy dance already in this video, but I'm doing a happy dance again. You just can't see me. Yes. So y'all, this is the update for May. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am going to zoom you out a little bit. So I need to transfer these numbers on my yearly tracker. So let's do that. All right, there we go. We got our numbers down, and as you can see, like I said, we did not make our goal here of 2257, but that's okay. We were right almost there, so I will take that. And our interest rate was coming down. That's pretty good at $415. So these are the good numbers, y'all, for May. Y'all know I did a video talking about how June and some part of July was just not that great for us. So you'll see these numbers won't be as good, okay? So it is what it is. I'm still going to do that update. June was just not a great month, and I do want to show the real part of being on a debt-free journey. You're not going to have all these good numbers every single month. Sometimes things happen, and in our case, that was the case, that things happen and I was not able to put as much towards debt, if anything. So you'll see the numbers are not that great, but I'm going to take this as a win for the month of May, and we'll get to the month of June when we get to it, and we'll go over those numbers at that time. So if you guys have any questions, please leave me a comment down below. If you enjoyed this debt payoff update as much as I did, please give your girl a thumbs up. And if you enjoy these types of videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to see more of this type of content. And yeah, that is pretty much it. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.